So hello and welcome to Coolest Animations build Beha B or BH B. I'm not quite sure which. So the first block we're going to start with is 2 or 3. I'm sorry that I'm rushing this, but I really don't know how long this is going to take at this point. I am having to be slightly slow as well with the cutting out because we have so many raised parts as a ball. I'm having to try and be careful not to cut any of them. Now I'm assuming that if the Shell 2 is coloured like bulkhead, that Beha B is meant to be breakdown per se. If he let himself go ever so slightly, and by ever so slightly I mean quite a lot. So we're going to take this section, this is section number 3, and plug it into section number 2. Put that in there. This is going to be his feet. Here's a little stubby robot. And then we're going to take section number 8 and 7 and the little chain that comes attached to the bottom here. And this is quite a cool part of the Micron that I'll get into the review. I do realise I probably won't get a review done now for like a couple of months until like after Christmas. But oh great, I've lost the smallest chain in the world. Well, that's just great. That's just great. Let that go. Just a second. I shall try and find that. I found a little chain now. It was disguised as a little ball. And then, again, I'm going to have to be really careful because we're going to have to take out pieces 8 and 7, which are really small, and they have the smallest tab ever, or peg ever, that really thin. It's basically integral to this part of the Micron, so I'm going to have to be extremely careful here. Oh, sorry. There's part 8, and this is part 7 I'm just cutting out now, which is basically going to be the ball and chain of the, or the handhold for the mace. Basically, you have the ball part, and then you have the body part. They're completely completely different things, which I'm trying to rush on here. So you basically take that, and then you want to take that, clip that in place into there. And then we're going to take piece number 1, which is just basically a part to go over the top of this. And you're going to want to take this, and there's a little tiny peg in the middle here. You just basically want to lie this chain piece on really carefully, making sure it goes on there properly. So, it's really tedious. After once you've got it in and you've got the piece on top, it's fine, but this part is really tedious. Right, take that there, and then we're going to take piece number 1, making sure we get the right piece on the right side. Right, this section goes on this side. Let's basically slide this over the top here. And then basically you want to basically put that chain in there. And that's basically his body. And then you've basically got the front of the body. So we're now going to take pieces number 6, 5 and 4. Really having to... Oh no, I don't really need to hurry here. I just need to be careful. I don't run out of time. Or time doesn't run away from me. And again, just like RKS, all the pieces do end up in one section. All the stickers at least. Even more to the extent of RKS, where most of them ended up on the blade. All of them end up in this section, and you have none for the wrecking ball section. So it's kind of taken to a ridiculous extent here, seeing though the actual wrecking ball itself, which is the main part of the Micron, is basically his back, basically his body, and then you just basically a blob you then stick the body section on top of, in front of even. It's kind of cheating, but it ends up as quite a cool Micron, so I'm not going to complain too much. And then we're also going to want our little hexagonal, not hexagonal, it's 5-sided pentagonal piece here. And then we're going to take the Autobot symbol, which is obviously sticker number 1. It seems to always be the faction symbol. It seems to always be sticker number 1. And we're going to take the faction symbol, again being really careful because on my version, on my first version even, this is the last of the ones I ordered 2 of. I think I've still got 1 Micron build to do after this, and obviously I've got all the reviews to do. So for review wise, I've got Ironhide, Nemesis Prime with Geyser, and then Shell 2, Zora M, this dude, and Arc-S. Really not going in as well as I would have hoped, and it's to the opposite extent of the Arc-S, which seemed the pegs were too big. This looks like the pegs are too small, which is really unfortunate. I'll try fighting them down anyway. I'll be really careful with them. That's the problem with such small little model kits. They're not really designed for precision, especially when it comes to friction. Yeah, it's really not going to stay in very well, is it? I don't know. And then we're going to take its arms. I'm not sure. No, they're claws. So it really doesn't matter which one you get on which side. It's going to be even more annoying than the original one. After all that luck I was talking about with the other one, the valve of my first version, it was, and then it was completely fixed. This one is even worse, which is not good to go out, Tommy. Especially when he's such a cool Micron, it's very easy to lose the little thing if it falls out of a fork, because you'll be distracted by the coolness of the Micron, in my opinion. And then we've got 4 stickers to put on. We've got sticker number 4. Oh no, sticker number 4, 5, 3 and 1, which are body parts and arm parts. And I made the mistake of trying to get these to hug the sculpted detail on my original, and they just looked really creased in the end, because there's sculpted detail there. Therefore, you'd think, oh, we want it to try and hug it, but it's too deep, really. Just kind of try and push it in, but not too hard. Then it just sinks into the crevice there. Sinks into the rolls of him. And then 2. I think the only Micron I've got left to build is my special surprise Micron that was a surprise that even I received from HOJ, which I'm pretty sure you can all tell by now is a shining OP. I sold one of them, but I still have an unbuilt one left and a built one left, so yeah, that was a complete surprise to me after HOJ lost my original Sisim Prowl. When I shipped out these, which I was hoping to ship out the Prowl and Sisim, they sent me 3 shining OPs, which I thought was a bit extensive, and on top of that they also gave me 10% off voucher, which I can't really use very much because all the good stuff that I want to get 10% off is too expensive to really ship to the UK and be worthwhile. But anyway, after import duty, I do wish that, I mean, they were like, oh, we're a company, we don't want to break the law, ergo please don't ask us to mark it as a gift, because we won't. I really wish, I'm pretty sure there's some country, I can't remember if it's the US or Canada, that it doesn't do customs on hobby-related items, or doesn't do it as stupidly low as it is here. I mean, £15. £15 unless you find some company willing to do it for mark as a gift. And I mean, even the people that work in the post office think it's stupid. I mean, I went to post a parcel, I can't remember where, and on the customs form when I was filling out, the guy was like, yeah, if I were you, I'd mark it as a gift. And I said, yeah, I'm going to, but thanks for the advice. So, it's not like the post office people are all money grabbers, but anyway. So we just want to attach that section to there, and then we're finished building BH/Beha/ whatever B, big guy B. Maybe that's what BH stands for in Japanese or something. But anyway, thank you for watching. Hope I won't really get a review up soon, will I? I hope to get a review up soon within between now and next Christmas. Although, for soon, it's won't matter, because at the time of this recording, in 11 days, supposedly the world will end, so it really won't matter. But anyway,